Leontius, Crown Prince of Celestial Empire, was held hostage in Qi Empire for 10 years, enduring humiliation. His contributions were for the nation. Today, he returns to his homeland. By special decree, he is granted a set of dragon robes. Change immediately and enter the Golden Hall to meet His Majesty.
Please, Your Highness.
Change your clothes.
In my previous life, shortly after Celestial Empire was founded,
The nation was weak and was attacked by neighboring states.
to solve my Imperial Father's urgent crisis, and to protect my young second brother as the Crown Prince, I volunteered to go to Qi Empire as a hostage to secure protection for Celestial Empire during those 10 years. I endured hardships and humiliation, never wavering even slightly, only thinking of shouldering the responsibility of the Crown Prince. But little did I know, all of this was just my wishful thinking. In my previous life, as soon as I returned, I was framed by my second brother, Luther, and charged with misconduct before the court. No, it's second brother, Imperial Father. Later, I painstakingly developed many powerful weapons. But Luther also secretly replaced them and stole the credit. This, until the very end. Father, I'm innocent. I never intended to rebel, Father. You must believe me.
My dear elder brother, do you really think Father knows nothing?
Imperial Father, what does he mean by that? Imperial Father.
Leontius, you shouldn't have come back.
Imperial Father.
Father,
In my previous life, I tried my best, only wanting to prove I was worthy of the title of Crown Prince. But what I got in return was their indifference and persecution. Now that I've been reborn, I will never again silently endure. I will definitely sever all ties with them.
Elder brother Father and all the officials are waiting for you in the Golden Hall. Why are you still here changing clothes? Quickly, come with me to face the Emperor.
Second brother. Is it that Father and the officials can't wait to see me? Or is it that you wish to accuse me before everyone of misconduct in the court?
Brother, what do you mean? Back then, you went to Qi Empire as a hostage for me. How could I possibly repay kindness with enmity?
Leontius, Crown Prince, pays his respects.
Wait. Since you knew you were to meet His Majesty today, why did you not change your attire? Such a lack of propriety. Could it be that you hold resentment towards His Majesty? Your Majesty, as the sage said, a nation is governed through rights, and character is built through etiquette. Prince Leontius has just returned to the country. Yet he disregards propriety and disrespects moral principles. This is a great disrespect. I beg your Majesty to punish him. If this were in the military, anyone daring to be so disrespectful would have been beheaded long ago.
Crown Prince, I also demand an explanation.
Father, please calm your anger. He was a hostage for 10 years. It's inevitable that he picked up some bad habits, so he showed such disrespect. Elder brother, quickly kneel before Father, admit your mistake, and apologize.
You want me to kneel?
This is outrageous.
You forcibly dragged me into the hall.
Now what right do you have?
To make me admit fault.
Impudent, Leontius. In front of me, you dare to act against your brother. How dare you?
Father? He is right. I thought that since you two have been apart for 10 years, you must miss him greatly. So I was eager to pull him into the hall. But I didn't expect it would lead to elder brother angering Father and the ministers. If there is any blame to be borne, I'm willing to bear it alone.
Look closely, repaying hostility with virtue. This is the magnanimity expected of a prince.
Father, you notice the oddest things. Didn't you hear clearly? He just said that he intentionally dragged me into the hall.
So what he also meant well. As for you, you resorted to violence over a trivial matter. How undignified.
Your Majesty, please calm your anger. In my opinion, Prince Leontius has stayed too long in Qi Empire, a place with rough customs and lacks proper upbringing. Why not send him to my army and let me discipline him properly?
Discipline, I'm back this time to turn everything upside down.
You?
How dare you? You utter my name so casually, how many lives do you have to spare?
Your Highness, the sage said, without rules, nothing can be accomplished. Today, you caused a scene here showing no respect to your father above and your subjects and brother below. This is simply...
The sage.
Did the sage teach you that the distinction between ruler and subject? Or did the sage teach you inferiors may defy their superiors in the court? Had I not been a hostage securing decades of peace for Celestial Empire, how could despicable vermin like you dare to lecture here answer me?
Enough, Leontius. You've just returned to the country, and you're already so violent and unrestrained. Boasting about your achievements with such behavior, how can I entrust Celestial Empire to you?
Since you don't trust me, why would you entrust it to me?
What do you mean?
Your subject, Leontius, specifically requests your majesty to depose me as crown prince.
What?
You are truly willing to give up the position?
That's right, I wish. To return to Qi Empire.
You rebellious son, you're driving me crazy. Return to Qi Empire. How can I maintain my dignity?
My mind is made up. Please grant my wish.
You... Fine. Leontius, your wings have hardened. You want to leave. Get out of my sight immediately. Get out. If you dare step 1 foot outside the palace, I will strip you of your imperial lineage and erase your name from the royal family.
This commoner thanks your majesty for your mercy.
You...
Mother. Leo, to be a ruler, being studious is certainly important, but don't overwork yourself. Leo, the art of kingship is like a game of chess. One must observe, ponder, and endure, only then can one become the sovereign of all under heaven. Leo. Leo.
Empress Mother, I've returned to see you after this. I will leave Celestial Empire.
Thinking of leaving Leontius, His Majesty has already decreed the second prince is now crown prince. As for you wanting to leave it, can only be as a corpse.
Are you so sure that you can take me down?
Leontius, every man here is from the Imperial Guard, the best of the best. Killing you is as easy as killing a chicken. I advise you to surrender obediently and not resist stubbornly like the late Empress. or your death will be anything but dignified.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? Since you're about to die, I'll let you die with clarity. Listen up. Not long after you left His Majesty intended to make Luther the crown prince. But the late Empress, ungrateful, actually dared to oppose His Majesty in front of the entire court. His Majesty was furious. So he had her killed.
I originally thought Lucien only favored Luther. I never expected all of this was their scheme. And my mother became a sacrifice to their wolfish ambitions. Damn them! They all deserve to die.
How dare you insult His Majesty? Seize him.
Do you really think I returned without any preparation?
What do you mean? You are the war god of Chi Empire and commander of 800,000 Imperial Guards, Miranda. How did you get involved with Leontius?
Take him down for me.
Go. Leontius, how dare you betray the country?
You betrayed me first. Back then, my mother helped Lucien seize the throne and ascend, sacrificing her entire family. And I, to ensure his peace of mind, was held hostage for 10 full years. And what did I get? In return?
So what His Majesty is the true Son of Heaven sacrificing you and your mother for the glory of Celestial Empire is your honor.
Honor. To hell with your honor. Remember to tell Lucien in his dreams if this revenge is not taken, I swear I'm no man. The wind is rising, Celestial Empire is doomed to fall. Your Majesty.
Leontius.
Your humble servant greets Your Majesty.
You're finally back. Did they give you any trouble?
In my previous life, I was killed by Luther and Lucien. After Xandra heard about it, she immediately rallied the 3 armies and launched a full-scale war. What a pity.
Xandra, you're insane. For Leontius, you, a dignified Empress, actually led the army yourself, sparking a war between 2 nations.
So would I only regret that I can't slaughter all you vermin to avenge Leontius?
Revenge. You certainly dream big. Have you ever thought why your Chi Empire lost? It's because of this, the firearms personally developed by Leontius. How about that, isn't it ironic?
Leontius. I knew it. You possess extraordinary talent. It's just a pity. I can no longer avenge you. Leontius. I come to find you. Your Majesty.
Your Majesty. Your foresight is truly divine. Celestial Empire indeed made a move against Leontius, intending to kill him, so we returned a bit late.
What do you plan to do next?
Your Majesty, I request to lead the campaign to conquer Celestial Empire.
Good, good.
In that case, from this day forward, I appoint you as the mighty great general of Qi Empire, and grant you the Tiger Tally to command all the armies in the land.
We greet.
Mighty great general.
Your humble servant, Leontius, thanks your majesty.
Crown Prince Luther of Celestial Empire greets Imperial Father.
Good, rise quickly.
Your Majesty.
Your Majesty.
The task you assigned to Hawk, he failed. Leontius escaped.
What escaped? Where is Hawk? As the commander of the Imperial Guards, how could he fail in his duty?
Your Majesty, Hawk was killed.
A bunch of useless fools.
Father, what should we do? There are still many former officials who were part of the late Empress's faction. If this Leontius connects with them, Celestial Empire will surely be in turmoil.
Your Majesty, bad news. Qi Empire suddenly declared war 800. You or Zero troops have already advanced deep into our territory. North Defying City has fallen.
What did you say?
What?
Leontius, how is it you?
General.
A month later, attack the Imperial capital, use the heads of Lucien and Luther to honor my mother's spirit in heaven.
Why exactly? Why has Qi Empire suddenly attacked our Celestial Empire? Can any of you give me an explanation?
Please calm your anger. I do not know the reason either. I only know that their commander is the mighty great general personally appointed by the Emperor. His strategies are divine. Mighty great general. Could it be Qi Empire's war god?
Miranda.
I've heard that Miranda is now only a leading general under the mighty great general's command. No wonder they captured
15 of our cities in half a day. Even the war god Miranda can only be one of his subordinates, such a talent. Why can't he be used by our Celestial Empire?
Your Majesty, such a great talent certainly wouldn't appear out of nowhere. In my opinion, perhaps this person isn't from Qi Empire.
Well, earlier it was said that Leontius wanted to return to Qi Empire. Now Qi Empire has suddenly raised an army. And this mighty great general is completely unheard of. Are you suggesting that this mighty great general might be Leontius?
Impossible. That loser was a hostage for 10 years. During this time, I'm afraid he didn't even have a chance to study in terms of civil and military achievements in governing the country. He's not even 1/10 as good as you. Back then, if it weren't for the fact that I still needed his mother and the forces behind her to serve me, he wouldn't even have been qualified to be crown prince.
Your Majesty is right. However, in my opinion, given the ferocity of their army's advance, we should still avoid confronting them head-on. Once we ascertain their underlying motives, we can then devise a strategy to repel them.
Though that may be so, must I simply stand by and watch as the Qi Empire army tramples all over my dignity?
Your Majesty, I have a plan that might alleviate your worries. Crown Prince is exceptionally talented. If he were to lead a peace mission, he could surely turn conflict into harmony. Indeed, Your Majesty, no matter what reason they have for attacking us, it ultimately comes down to profit. Sending the Crown Prince will represent Your Majesty's imperial authority. Even their Empress would not dare treat him lightly, let alone a mere general.
I am willing to pledge a military order and serve with my life.
Good you two accompany the Crown Prince and make sure this matter is handled well.
Understood. Report.
General, the Crown Prince of Celestial Empire
has brought envoys
and requests an audience. It seems they seek peace talks.
Peace talks. Tell them this war is one of annihilation. There is only one outcome, a fight to the death.
Yes.
The three of you may leave.
The general said,
This is a war of annihilation.
A fight to the death, no peace talks.
This you.
Beastard, who is this mighty great general anyway? How dare he threaten to annihilate a nation? Isn't that a bit too arrogant?
Your Royal Highness. There's no need to be so angry. During wartime, hot-headed brutes like him often can't control their tongues. Once we restore friendly relations, you will have plenty of opportunities to reclaim your dignity. That may be so. But what do we do now? Are we to return empty-handed?
No. This is the first task since I was newly appointed Crown Prince. I must complete it successfully. Otherwise, how will the officials view me?
But this general refuses to see us.
Then we'll wait here. I refuse to believe that with my status as Crown Prince. He would dare to ignore me.
At your command.
Someone.
Here.
Fetch me a casual robe. I need to inspect the military camp.
Yes, sir. Great General. Crown Prince. This mighty great general. Why hasn't he shown his face yet? Could he have already fallen asleep? Then perhaps we should head back first and come another day.
Silence. You're always so troublesome.
Crown Prince. You said we still haven't caught this? Leontius. Could it be that he really fled back to Chi Empire?
Wouldn't that be perfect? Once I meet mighty great general, I'll have him bring Leontius back to me. I'll have him executed by 1,000 cuts.
Great General. Crown Prince, he's coming out.
Quickly, let's go. Mighty great general.
We've finally been able to meet you.
We've been waiting here for a long time. Leontius, how could it be you? Leontius, what are you doing here?
You haven't left yet.
Your Royal Highness, it seems Leontius really defected to Chi Empire. With him appearing here, could he pose a threat to us?
What is there to fear? I am the Crown Prince here on a diplomatic mission. Naturally, I am an honored guest of the mighty great general, even if I were to beat him up today. Would that mighty great general turn against me just for him?
In this military camp, it's common to see female generals, and this Leontius is wearing casual clothes. In my opinion, he's probably not even a hostage anymore. More likely, he's become some general's kept lover here.
Luther, this is the Chi Empire military camp. You'd better watch your filthy mouth, otherwise I wouldn't mind teaching you a lesson on Lucien's behalf.
Teach me a lesson. You're nothing but a kept male favorite here. A pathetic fool trading on his looks. You might as well think about your mother. If she knew in the afterlife how ridiculous you've become, wouldn't she be so angry she'd crawl out of her coffin? You're asking for death.
Your Royal Highness. How dare you, Leontius? How dare you lay a hand on the Crown Prince? This is rebellion, absolute rebellion. What are you all standing around for? Go quickly and call the mighty great general out here.
Where is the general? I'm going to kill him.
Then take a guess where the mighty great general is right now.
Great General. The firearms you ordered the craftsmen to build are all completed. Please come and inspect them. Where is the Great General? Miranda. He has gone out to inspect the camp. Go fetch a fox for a cloak. It's freezing cold. Don't let him catch a cold.
Yes.
Damn it. Fuck, guess my ass, Leontius. I'm telling you currently. I stand above all but the Emperor. I'm the Crown Prince, the heir to the nation, and you are nothing but a kept lover in the camp, a boy toy. You dare touch me. No matter who is behind you, they won't be able to protect you.
The Crown Prince.
That's right. Do you see this Imperial dragon robe? You've waited for it for over a decade, and now it's on me.
You?
I'm hitting you, the Crown Prince of Celestial Empire.
Leontius, how dare you be so presumptuous? Have you considered the consequences? That's right, you've harmed the Crown Prince. Even if the two nations cease hostilities, His Majesty will absolutely not let you off. By then you will surely be arrested and brought back for trial.
Who said we're stopping the war? This time I will fight until Celestial Empire is destroyed.
Leontius, what kind of nobody are you? You're nothing but a kept man who lives off women. As long as my country is willing to pay the price, we can cease hostilities at any time. By then, I wonder what else you will rely on.
This war cannot be stopped.
General.
Your Royal Highness now, the mighty great general,
has finally arrived. Leontius, did you hear that the mighty great general is here? You, a mere kept lover, dare to speak about state affairs. I'll soon have the great general deal with you.
Are you so confident that the mighty great general will side with you?
Nonsense. I am the Crown Prince of Celestial Empire, while you are merely their stray dog. There's a difference between us. As long as the general isn't blind, he'll know who to side with.
Oh, you. You're still so naive. I'll give you a chance. Kneel down and polish my shoes now when I conquer the Celestial Empire capital. I'll let you choose your death.
Leontius, what do you amount to? When I meet mighty great general later, the first thing I'll do is make him force your head down to kneel and apologize to me.
Who do you want to kneel?
General Miranda, you finally arrived. Where is mighty great general? Now I have waited until now, which shows my sincerity. I wonder if we can now have a discussion.
Great General.
That's right, General Miranda. Please introduce us. Once our two nations negotiate peace, our Crown Prince will certainly not forget your great service.
Indeed. As long as you are willing to introduce us, I am willing to swear by the name of the Crown Prince of Celestial Empire, there will surely be a generous reward.
No need for generous rewards. If you have anything to say, you should personally say it to the Great General.
All right.
General, the border winds are strong. Please wear more clothes and take care of yourself.
Great General, please take care of yourself.
Great General, please take care of yourself.
What he is, mighty great general.
Thank you for your concern, soldiers rise.
Thank you, General. No.
Impossible. General Miranda, are you mistaken?
He.
How could he be?
The Empress of our country appointed him the mighty great general who can command all three armies. Do you have any doubts?
Weren't you just trying to force my head down and make me kneel and apologize?
Brother, I just now.
Brother. Who are you? How dare you call me brother?
You. Your Highness, A moment's impatience can ruin a great plan. Prioritize the bigger picture. Your Highness, circumstances are stronger than any individual. Have you forgotten His Majesty's instructions?
I'm willing to sign a military pledge to serve until death. I never expected. You are actually the mighty great general. You're nothing like the person I once knew. I have come here this time for peace talks. War between two nations wastes resources and harms the people. If we can shake hands and make peace, just name whatever you want. As long as it's not too outrageous, I can agree to it on behalf of my father.
Oh.
You can make decisions.
The second prince is the crown prince and heir of our country. Of course he can negotiate peace on behalf of His Majesty.
I've already stated my condition. I want him.
Luther?
To kneel and polish my shoes.
Leontius? Don't go too far.
If you cannot agree, why not go back and report it? Miranda, see them out.
Please, gentlemen.
Your Highness.
You want me to polish your shoes? That's perfectly understandable. It's just that in your military tent there doesn't seem to be a cloth for polishing shoes. How about this? Let's talk about it after the peace talks.
No cloth, but you have clothes.
This dragon robe you're wearing is quite good. What? You want me to use my dragon robe to polish your shoes?
You kept saying you wore this outfit for Celestial Empire now. For Celestial Empire, you're reluctant to take it off if you want to talk. Take it off if not, then get out.
Take it off. Take it off. Take it off.
Your Highness, a wise man knows when to yield. Save yourself for a worthy cause.
Fine. I'll take it off. General Leontius, now, can we discuss peace negotiations?
When did I ever agree to a ceasefire in peace talks? I said this is a war of annihilation until the very end.
Leontius, you're going back on your word again.
So what if I go back and tell Lucien I want him to watch with his own eyes as the Celestial Empire is burned to ashes inch by inch, guards throw them out?
Yes. Don't touch me, don't touch me.
General, are you just letting them go?
Of course not. I won't let them die so easily. First, I will strip them of all the power, honor, and everything they cherish. Then, I'll use their heads to honor my mother.
Your Majesty, rest assured, the Crown Prince is leading this mission. He will surely be able to subdue the enemy without a fight. Exactly once His Royal Highness conquers Qi Empire, our country will have time to recuperate and reorganize its military supplies. Then we won't fear any invasion from Qi Empire.
Luther has been clever since childhood. These peace negotiations are nothing for him. To have such a brilliant son, I'm truly pleased.
Your Majesty, His Royal Highness Father.
Your Majesty.
Father.
Father, what is going on?
Your Majesty, I have failed in my duties and could not complete the mission I ask your majesty to punish me.
No, your majesty. This matter cannot be blamed on him. If anyone is to blame, blame the first prince. He's the one who sabotaged the peace talks.
Leontius, what does these peace talks have to do with him?
Your majesty, this time, Qi Empire launched a massive invasion and they attacked on several cities. It is all because of Leontius. He became a spy for Qi Empire. Your majesty, the first prince, has committed treason.
What?
It's absolutely true, your majesty. The three of us went for peace talks. Leontius not only disregarded the fraternal bond, but openly humiliated the crown prince. He even boasted.
Speak.
He even threatened to attack the capital and capture your majesty alive.
How dare he? This rebellious son.
Father, Qi Empire's forces are currently strong. We might as well humble ourselves before brother first. Perhaps there's still a glimmer of hope. He harbors resentment. It must be because of that incident before. I'm willing to go on another diplomatic mission. I'll kneel to death at the gates of Qi Empire City. As long as our two nations can reconcile, even if I have to kneel for 10 days and 10 nights, I would not hesitate.
Humble myself before him. I am the ruler of a nation. How can I humble myself before a rebellious son immediately right to all nations? My celestial empire is willing to offer 3 years' worth of taxes. To supplement military provisions, request all nations to send troops to jointly attack Qi Empire.
Your majesty, 3 years of taxes is too much. Speak no more.
Tell all nations that as long as Qi Empire is conquered, Celestial Empire will not claim a single city, I only. Want the head of that rebellious son?
Your Majesty Luther, Crown Prince of Celestial Empire, has united with 5 other nations and is leading a vanguard army of 100,000 to approach our country.
I am aware of this matter.
Your Majesty, this whole affair was caused by Leontius. I believe we should immediately order Leontius to apologize to Celestial Empire and seek peace.
Yes, Leontius is arrogant and conceited. He insulted the Crown Prince of Celestial Empire. He must give an explanation to Celestial Empire.
General Leontius for our country has conquered over 10 cities of Celestial Empire. His military achievements are outstanding. How can we make him apologize?
Your Majesty, I believe the battle results on the front line are all due to Miranda's bravery and skill and have nothing to do with Leontius. The Chancellor is absolutely right. Leontius just took command of the army. What could he possibly have done? He must have claimed credit for others' achievements.
How dare you in front of me, you dare to criticize a meritorious minister? Do you all wish to lose your heads?
It seems the rumors outside are not groundless. I'm afraid Her Majesty is deeply in love with Leontius and has forgotten the good of the nation. Your Majesty, the 6-nation allied army is not to be underestimated. If Leontius is allowed to act recklessly, the foundation of the country might be destroyed.
Then what do you suggest?
I wish to invite your imperial uncle out of retirement.
General Luther has gathered a 6-nation allied army.
I already know.
Then how do you plan to respond, General?
Are there enough fire weapons? That will be enough. Don't tip them off yet. Let the 6-nation allied army underestimate us, then we'll wipe them out in one fell swoop.
How can we make them underestimate us?
Pass down my order. The soldiers capturing North Defying City have rendered meritorious service today. We shall hold a grand banquet to reward the entire army.
Yes.
Report? Your Highness.
The scouts sent to the city have returned another 30 meters and will reach North Defying City.
What is that Leontius doing now? Speak.
Your Highness, the scout. The scout says Leontius is currently in the city lord's mansion, holding a grand banquet and drinking heartily with soldiers.
What? He's absolutely outrageous. With the enemy at our doorstep, he actually has time to drink and revel. When I see him later, I'll be the first to cut off his head. Let's go.
How exhilarating.
Recently, we've won battle after battle. It's been a long time since I fought such a satisfying battle.
Exactly. The great general even specially hosted a banquet for us. We are truly flattered.
Thank you.
General?
Thank you, General.
With the enemy at our gates, you dare to drink and revel here, Leontius. How dare you?
Greetings, Your Highness.
We greet your highness. This is...
General. This is Lord Wesley Xandra's uncle. When you first entered Qi Empire as a hostage, he led the troops to repel the allied forces of the Four Nations and save the country. I was once a subordinate under his command and received his guidance.
So it's the Imperial Uncle. Imperial Uncle, your reputation precedes you. To meet you today, I offer you a toast.
Don't give me that. Fuck boy. Her Majesty let an outsider like you command troops. So that you can come to the front lines to gild your reputation with our military might and falsely claim military achievements. Now, this action has already drawn criticism from officials. Yet you, unexpectedly, are ungrateful and revel here, corrupting military discipline, simply outrageous.
So he is Leontius. He does look quite handsome. No wonder he could make my cousin so head over heels that she even handed over military command.
Your Highness, things are not as you think, the General.
Shut up! Miranda. Even you dare to collude with them? Do you think our military regulations are just for show? From now on, whoever dares to speak for him again will be killed at once. Boy, return our country's military seal of command, otherwise.
Otherwise what? Don't tell me you want to chop off my head?
Fuck you. Don't think I wouldn't dare, because Xandra protects you.
Not at all. To catch a thief, you need evidence, and to catch an adulterer, you need both parties. If you want to cut off my head, shouldn't there also be a reason?
A reason? You claimed military merits you didn't earn, causing criticism among the court officials. You know full well our military rules. We forbid drinking before battle, yet you threw a lavish celebration banquet, not to mention disrupting the imperial harem and undermining the nation's foundation. Any one of these is enough for you to die 100 times over.
Your Highness.
Shut up. Listen up, all of you, From today onwards, I will take over military command, immediately arrange for the troop withdrawal, and return to the capital tomorrow morning. What are you standing around for? Get out of here, now. Execute the order.
Your Highness, please calm your anger. Recently, soldiers have been fighting for days and are utterly exhausted. The great general held a banquet to reward them to boost morale.
Reward absurd. With the enemy at our gates, a general is getting dead drunk. How will we face the enemy tomorrow?
General, this matter won't trouble your mind. I have my own methods.
Your own methods? If it weren't for Xandra's favoritism, you, a hostage who was kicked out of your home, how could you possibly be worthy of being the great general?
Since that's the case, I'm willing to sign a military pledge. If tomorrow I cannot achieve a great victory against the Allied forces, you can cut off my head.
Wow.
Do you know that the 6 empires have at least 1 million soldiers in total? The vanguard alone consists of 300,000 sotiers.
Old General, if fighting wars only depended on numbers, then the fish and shrimp in the river would be the rulers of the world.
All right then. There are no jokes in the army. If you fail tomorrow, don't blame me for being ruthless.
My word is my bond.
Go. I am tired. I need to rest. You all may leave first.
Yes.
You stay.
Well, General, if there's nothing else, I'll take my leave.
Go? Where are you going? Whitney? Do you want to wander around the Central Army's front lines?
Father, I just want to see what that illustrious, mighty great general really looks like. How can he charm Xandra so much nonsense?
Xandra is blinded by infatuation. You're joining in the trouble. If Leontius had real ability, how could he have been our country as a hostage for so many years?
But I heard he even dared to beat up the Crown Prince of Celestial Empire. Today, he even signed a military pledge, honestly. He's quite cool.
This is merely a brute venting his anger. Such actions will sooner or later implicate the country. I bear the expectations of Her Majesty and the court officials. Now that I reach the military camp, I will order him to return to the capital, and you, go back immediately. A battlefield is no place for you.
No, Father, just let me follow and watch to broaden my horizons, please. You're the best, Father.
Fine. You and your cousin, neither of you gives me peace of mind. Remember, don't run around. Otherwise, if any danger occurs, you'll regret it.
Father, I knew it, Father. You're the best.
General, the Celestial Empire army is here.
Oh no, these are Celestial Empire's elite troops, Tiger Leopard Cavalry. They are all elite soldiers of the Celestial Empire. Every single one of them boasts exceptional combat prowess.
Your Highness, you are truly powerful. With just a few words, you rallied the 6 empires and gathered an army of 300,000, with our 10,000 elite soldiers of the Tiger Leopard Cavalry as the vanguard. Taking down Leontius will be a piece of cake. Besides, I heard this Leontius held a grand banquet just a few days ago to celebrate military achievements. He didn't expect that he would be in dire straits. How ridiculous.
This time, Leontius won't escape death. I will make him pay back 100,000. 10,000 times over, report.
Your Highness.
According to the scouts report,
there are less than 2,000 defenders in the city.
Good. Leontius, get out here if you're a man. Don't hide in the city like a coward.
Judging by this formation, the number of soldiers is even more than the scout reported. There are at least 10,000 soldiers, and the defenders of North Define City are only 2,000. How can we defend it, Leontius? I told you to retreat yesterday, but you didn't. Now, how will you end this?
Mr. Wesley, please calm down. I've already prepared a secret weapon to meet the enemy.
A secret weapon? There are 10,000 troops facing us. North Defying City only has 2,000 soldiers. Even you have a secret weapon, it won't be of any use. My name is Whitney. I am Her Majesty's cousin. I came with my father.
We met last night. Miranda.
Here.
Order the Musket Army to leave the city and face the enemies.
Yes.
Musket Army. Is this your method? I've never heard of such an army in our Qi Empire.
This is a new army trained by me.
A new army? A single new army can stand against Celestial Empire's Tiger Leopard Cavalry.
Of course that Tiger Leopard Cavalry is simply no match for my Musket Army. Even outnumbered 100 to 1, we can still crush them.
Musket Army, form up.
Yes?
Leave the city and face the enemies.
Yes.
Raise your muskets. Wesley, take a look. This new army has excellent morale. They are ready for battle.
How many men are in this Musket Army?
Currently, there are only 500 men, and I'm still recruiting more for the new army.
What? Only 500 men? You're actually sending 500 men out of the city to face the enemies? Leontius? What are you thinking? This is the elite Tiger Leopard Cavalry of the Celestial Empire. Even if I were to lead the troops myself with an equal number of men, we might not even win. How dare you be so arrogant, or are you simply not taking the lives of Qi Empire soldiers into consideration?
General Leontius, how about we retreat back into the city first and then reconsider our strategy?
General Wesley, I've said it before that you could just wait quietly. I still stand by my words. If I lose this battle, please behead me.
Fine.
Leontius, are you crazy? You're sending out just a few hundred men to die. Or is it that your Qi Empire has no one left?
Enough talk. If you've got the guts, come and try me.
Fine. Since you want to die, then I'll grant your wish. Tiger Leopard Cavalry, heed my command.
Yes.
Flatten.
North Defying City, capture Leontius alive.
Yes.
Leontius, you're treating the lives of all the soldiers in this city like a game 500 men. How can they resist Luther's army of 10,000?
To deal with them, 500 men are enough.
You...
Wesley, look. What are those things in their hands? They're of different lengths and various shapes. They look like iron spears. But not quite.
Is this the secret weapon you mentioned?
This item is something I've developed recently. It's called a musket. Its power is immense.
Then why aren't you quickly deploying your troops?
It's just a 10,000-man vanguard cavalry unit. No need to deploy troops.
What?
Absurd.
Fuck.
Standing like this, all lined up, aren't you just sending the soldiers to their deaths?
Leontius, your end is near. Once I enter the city, I'll surely hack you to pieces. All troops, listen to my command. Charge whoever brings me Leontius's head. Will be rewarded with 10,000 taels of silver.
Kill.
Wesley, what do we do? They're charging at us.
This time, I'll make sure Celestial Empire's army won't return and completely wipe out its elite forces' fire.
Fire. Reload alternating fire.
What kind of sorcery is this?
Good.
What kind of sorcery is this?
Your Highness.
This is bad.
Our army has suffered heavy casualties. Please retreat quickly.
Retreat.
Retreat, all troops, retreat.
Retreat quickly.
Leontius, there is no honor in striking from the shadows.
Idiot.
Just you wait. Once the armies of the 6 empires are assembled, your petty tricks won't last long.
Your Highness, run.
General, you are truly mighty. With merely 500 men, you routed the Celestial Empire's army.
Indeed.
General, you are truly extraordinary.
Wesley, the muskets developed by Leontius are truly formidable. Look at that Celestial Empire crown prince fleeing in disarray. How pathetic.
Fuck. Such a battle situation is indeed surprising, Leo. No, General Leontius. This battle has dampened the Celestial Empire army's spirit. We should know when to stop and proactively seek peace negotiations with the Celestial Empire. Otherwise, if we miss this chance, it will be difficult.
Peace negotiations. Absolutely impossible. The allied armies of the 6 empires are nothing but ants. They are not strong enough to make me retreat. All troops, heed my command. Prepare for battle. In 3 days, I will march into the imperial capital of the Celestial Empire.
What?
What?
You intend to invade the imperial capital of the Celestial Empire?
That's right. I said that. This war was to annihilate an empire. I swear I won't return until the Celestial Empire's capital is broken.
Leontius, FEQ, report.
Report, General.
The allied forces of the 6 empires have assembled.
They have.
300,000 soldiers. It is expected that they will launch an attack soon.
Leontius. FEQ, did you hear that? 300,000 troops are pressing down on us. What will you use to resist them? And you still dare to boast about invading the Celestial Empire's imperial capital. Leontius, you dare let the brave men of our Chi Empire die with you because of your personal grudges.
Your Highness, I respect you as an elder, but this is a military camp. Military orders are absolute. If I say we can win, then we can win. Anyone who dares to sow discord among my troops will be executed.
Fick, do you take me for a 3-year-old child? Even if your muskets are powerful, the allied forces of the 6 empires, even if they line up, could plug up the muzzles with their bodies? If you remember Xandra's kindness in sheltering you, you should make peace and withdraw your troops now.
Your Highness, please calm down. The great general has won battle after battle. He must have a strategy to defeat the enemies.
Silence. Miranda, you've also been on many battlefields. Don't you know the allied forces of the 4 empires back then? I combined the forces of 2 empires and sacrificed countless lives to barely hold them off. Now facing an invasion from 6 empires, Leontius dares to boast so casually, how can I be convinced?
General Miranda, are the devices ready?
As per your orders, everything has been completed.
What new trick are you up to now?
Secret weapon.
Another secret weapon. I will never believe that there is any weapon in this world that can defeat 300,000 troops.
Since that's the case, just follow me then.
Wesley.
Leontius, where is the secret weapon you mentioned? It couldn't be that musket again, is it?
Compared to this, a musket is nothing.
More powerful than a musket. What in the world is it?
These...
What good are these lumps of iron? Are they stronger than your muskets?
General Leontius, I know you possess some clever tricks. But no matter how powerful these things are, they cannot stand against a 300,000 strong army.
General Wesley, let alone 300,000. Even if a 1,000,000-strong army were here, they wouldn't be able to withstand the power of the cannons.
Report. Report the allied armies of the 6 empires have arrived at the city gates. They are forming up into battle formation.
That fast.
Perfect timing. You all follow me and see how I break this 300,000-strong army.
Leontius, you... Let's go.
Leontius, get out here again.
Luther, why are you back again? Haven't you had enough bullets yet?
Leontius, don't get too smug before I was just careless and underestimated you. Now, the main forces of the 6 empires are here. Even if you have those hundreds of iron sticks, you won't stop a 300,000-strong army. Once I breach the city, I will surely tear you limb from limb and grind your bones to dust. Once I breach the city, I will surely tear you limb from limb and grind your bones to dust.
Prince Luther, I heard that with only 500 men, Leontius made you flee in disarray. Now, I think the Celestial Empire's Tiger Leopard cavalry is nothing special. Yes, that sorcery of iron rods. Could it be that Leontius is some kind of demon? Everyone do not
underestimate them. Those muskets are very strange. Their range is extremely far. Whoever is hit either dies or is severely wounded.
Prince Luther, you must be scared out of your wits, huh? I have fought for 20 years. What kind of weapon haven't I seen? Once I chop off Leontius's head, I'll calm your nerves. Leontius.
Open the city gates and surrender obediently.
I will grant you the mercy of an intact corpse.
Otherwise, when the army enters the city,
not even a chicken or dog will be spared.
Fiek you. With 300,000 troops at the city gates, you still dare to be so arrogant.
General Wesley, rest assured. These mere 300,000 troops. I will make sure they never return.
Wesley, Leontius is so calm. Perhaps he truly has a plan.
Nonsense. Do you think he's a god descended to Earth if he can truly repel the Allied army with this small force? Then I will serve as his vanguard from this day forward. And I will not stand in the way of Xandra's marriage.
Mr. Wesley, a gentleman's word is his bond. Don't regret it when the time comes.
My word is my bond. If you can truly defeat them, not only would I approve your marriage with Xandra, but I would even let Whitney marry you. Not only would I approve your marriage with Xandra, but I would even let Whitney marry you.
Father, what nonsense are you spouting?
Leontius, I'll give you one last chance if you open the city gates and surrender.
I will grant you an intact corpse.
But if my 300,000-strong army levels north-defying city, then it will be a massacre, leaving no survivors.
Leontius, it's still not too late to surrender now. A 300,000-strong army is no joke.
Miranda.
Here.
Bring up our secret weapons.
Yes, sir.
Leontius, are you trying to be funny? You bring out these iron lumps and you think that'll scare us away. Yeah, just these broken tanks. Could it be that something can actually be fired from them?
Leontius, you've probably run out of tricks, haven't you? Before the things fired from your crude wooden poles were fast and their range was hard to detect. Now you bring out these rusty iron lumps. Are you afraid we won't notice them?
A bunch of fools.
Everyone, don't worry. As long as we avoid these big iron lumps and what they fire, then there's nothing to fear.
In that case.
What are we waiting for?
Crown Prince, give the order.
All troops heed my command.
Yes.
Whoever brings me Leontius's head will be rewarded with 10,000 taels of gold. Charge.
Kill.
Fire.
What? How could this be? How could this be?
Keep firing.
Oh, it hit. It hit. Feck? Your cannon is so powerful.
Wesley, would you like to try?
I'll do it. This cannon is truly formidable.
Oh my god, this is a divine weapon. General Leontius is mighty.
General Leontius is incredibly mighty.
Excellent.
Prince, you don't want this military merit within reach. Don't blame me when the time comes then.
Whitney, give it to Daddy.
Oh, Dad, what are you doing, Dad? Why are you snatching mine?
Today I, your father, will revive the glory of one man guarding the pass where 10,000 cannot pass.
I won't give it. Who told you to say you didn't want it just now?
Oh, come on then. Hurry up. Give it to me. Give it to me. Come on, continue loading the ammunition. Give another shot.
Luther, didn't you say north-defying city's forces were weak and couldn't withstand a single blow? How could this happen? We can't fight this battle. We can't fight this battle. Quickly retreat.
Run, run.
Trying to run. Take this, chase them quick. Chase them? Don't let them escape.
Your Highness, don't pursue a cornered foe.
You don't understand at this moment. We must strike while the iron is hot and go straight for the enemy's heart.
Father, didn't you want General Leontius to retreat?
Retreat? What retreat? 1 against 7. The advantage is with us. Oh, General Leontius. As long as you give me a unit of musketeers and an artillery unit. At most 3, no. At most 2 days, I will surely break into the Celestial Empire Imperial Palace and avenge you. How about that?
Your Majesty, urgent report from the front. The allied forces of the 6 empires have reached the gates of North-defying City. Their army numbers 300,000 strong. The situation is critical. What? A 300,000 strong army? Our Qi Empire is so many is in danger. People.
The outcome of the battle is uncertain. Why do you ministers panic yourselves?
Your Majesty, this whole situation is because of General Leontius. If it weren't for his insistence on fighting.
To the death with the Celestial Empire.
How else would he have provoked the allied forces of the 6 empires to retaliate? Indeed, how could it be like this?
Enough. I have said attacking the Celestial Empire was my decision. I will fully support General Leontius.
Your Majesty, even now are you still so deluded?
The Grand Tutor is advanced in years. Why bother coming to court in person?
If not for your Majesty being blinded by desire, and losing reason, and being so stubborn, why would this old subject need to come in person? That Leontius is nothing but a hostage driven out by the Celestial Empire. His mind is clouded by revenge. Your Majesty should not have given him command of the army, General Leontius.
Has outstanding military achievements. Even if you are the Grand Tutor, you should not speak ill of him.
Everyone in court knows that the merits at the front line were achieved by Miranda, that Leontius merely stole the credit. Your Majesty, you should know when to stop now, and recall him to the capital otherwise. It will only lead to disaster.
Your Majesty, the Grand Tutor is absolutely right. Back then, facing the allied forces of 4 empires, Wesley barely managed a victory. Now, with 6 empires attacking, the disparity in strength is immense. Moreover, with Leontius dragging us down, our army is sure to lose this battle. We implore your Majesty to withdraw the troops promptly. The Chancellor is absolutely right. Please, your Majesty, withdraw the troops to preserve our Qi Empire soldiers. Please, your Majesty, withdraw the troops.
Silence. As court officials, instead of sharing the nation's worries, you embolden our enemies and undermine our own prestige. I will say it again. I absolutely trust General Leontius to repel the allied forces of the 6 empires.
Your Majesty, if you insist on acting on personal feelings and disregard the future of Qi Empire, then don't blame this old subject for being impolite.
Grand Tutor, what do you intend to do?
Guards, bring me my golden whip of authority.
What? What?
Is the Grand Tutor truly going to commit insubordination?
You mustn't, Grand Tutor. Please calm down. Although Her Majesty has been misled by outsiders, she is not at fault. She cannot be easily deposed.
Move aside. The late Emperor personally bestowed this golden whip of authority to strike down foolish rulers and punish corrupt officials. It was intended that, in times of extreme necessity, I would step forward to restore the nation. If Her Majesty does not change her ways today, then this old subject shall on behalf of the late Emperor
teach a lesson to
this stubborn and misguided monarch.
I am innocent.
Very well, very well. Then this old subject shall depose you, this monarch, today, and enthrone a wise ruler.
Urgent dispatch, urgent dispatch. A military report from the front is to be presented to Her Majesty. Urgent dispatch. Something serious must have happened at the front, Your Majesty. Please prepare to respond quickly.
Urgent dispatch, urgent dispatch. Your Majesty, an urgent military report from the front.
Don't you see?
Your Majesty, everyone.
This urgent military report?
You are going to become Qi Empire's eternal sinner.
Enough. No matter the outcome, I will bear full responsibility. Read it.
Reporting to Your Majesty, mighty great General Leontius has severely defeated the allied forces of the Six Empires and achieved a great victory at North Defying City.
What? How is this possible? The allied armies of 6 empires, 100,000 elites. How could they be so easily defeated? It must be that Wesley commanded them well. That's why North Defying City was defended.
Indeed, even if Wesley is a military genius and Miranda is brave and skilled in battle facing the allied armies of 6 empires, a great victory is absolutely impossible. Is your intelligence report true?
If you falsely report military intelligence.
To Her Majesty, that would be a capital crime of deceiving the Empress.
Reporting to Your Majesty, the battle report details that General Leontius used his unique firearms to decisively defeat the allied armies of 6 empires,
annihilating 50,000 enemy troops
and capturing 30,000. The allied armies of 6 empires were completely routed. Crown Prince Luther of Celestial Empire abandoned his armor and fled in panic.
Haha, heaven bless Qi Empire. This is truly heaven's blessing upon Qi Empire.
General Leontius is truly a divine figure.
I knew it. Leontius would never disappoint me.
Your Majesty, Landon. A minister from Celestial Empire is here on behalf of the 6 empires to request an audience. He is currently waiting outside the palace.
Summon him.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
You have come a long way. What is your purpose?
Your Majesty, the 6 empires wish to negotiate peace with Qi Empire, offering a total of 70 cities in exchange for Qi Empire's retreat.
70 cities.
This
is almost half of Qi Empire's territory. Oh yes, this is a once-in-a-thousand-years opportunity.
However, the 6 empires have one condition.
What is this condition?
Your Majesty must dismiss Leontius from his position as mighty great general and escort him to Celestial Empire to be dealt with by our Celestial Empire.
To exchange an outsider for 70 cities and territories, that's certainly not a loss. Indeed it is.
Your Majesty cannot possibly refuse 70 cities.
Yes. Your Majesty, these terms from the 6 empires are beneficial to Qi Empire. Please, Your Majesty, reconsider.
Yes, Your Majesty. Although General Leontius's contributions are invaluable, he is still an outsider, perhaps.
Deliver my imperial decree. For the war on the front lines, General Leontius shall make all decisions. If he chooses to fight to the death, I will fully support him.
What?
What?
Report.
Great General.
Crown Prince Luther of Celestial Empire is here to visit.
Luther. How dare he still show his face here?
All envoys from the 6 empires have arrived. They must be here to seek peace. It seems General Leontius's cannons have frightened them thoroughly.
A defeated dog. Tell him to get out.
Yes, sir.
Leontius, an envoy is visiting, yet you choose to ignore me. Aren't you being a bit too rude?
Luther, who gave you the audacity to trespass into my commander's camp? Are you tired of living? Or do you think my sword isn't fast enough to kill you? Give me a reason. Otherwise, the next strike will be your death.
Leontius. 2 nations are at war, but you shouldn't slay the envoy. This is a rule known throughout the land. If you dare to harm a single hair on my head today, Then you will be making an enemy of the Six Empires and incur an unresolvable blood feud. The whole world will condemn you.
Rules. Blood feud condemned by all. Luther, do you think I care?
If the world stands against me,
then I will flatten this world.
General Leontius, calm down. Let him finish what he has to say first. Let's see what news this defeated general can bring us. We can deal with him afterwards.
Prince Wesley is truly reasonable. This time, my celestial empire has indeed come to your Chi Empire to deliver good news. Yesterday, my celestial empire envoy already arrived in your Chi Empire to seek peace and propose to your Empress a demand she cannot refuse. We, the Six Empires, in order to seek peace, are willing to cede 70 cities to your Chi Empire. But there is only one condition, which is to tie up Leontius, this traitor, to be dealt with by my celestial empire emperor.
You?
What 70 cities?
That's right, 70 cities. This is a once-in-a-thousand-years opportunity. As long as your Chi Empire Empress isn't foolish, she wouldn't even have to think twice. And should immediately agree, right? Leontius, this time I want you to be forsaken by all. You are doomed to die.
Luther, it's nothing but ceding territory for peace, and yet you speak of it with such righteous indignation you really have no shame.
Leontius, once the Empress's imperial decree arrives, I'll see if you can still laugh then.
Your Royal Highness, that's right. The Six Empires have truly gone all out now. As soon as the Empress's imperial decree arrives, we can take this traitor Leontius back to Celestial Empire and have him dismembered.
70 cities? This condition indeed could cause turmoil in the court.
General Leontius, I know my imperial sister is fond of you, but she definitely wouldn't because of one person disregard the Chi Empire. This war might really be over. You better quickly think of a way to save yourself.
General, your humble subordinate will go back with you and present your military achievements at court one by one. I believe Her Majesty will not mistreat those who have served well.
No need. I believe in Her Majesty she wouldn't, like the Lee imperial family, betray the loyal.
Leontius, even now you're still putting on an act? You're not afraid that someone nearby will capture you first and claim the reward, are you?
If the Empress were to, because of one person, give up 70 cities, that would be the greatest joke in the world.
Imperial decree has arrived.
It's here.
Leontius, your end has come.
The Empress has decreed, mighty great general. Hear the decree.
Your humble servant is here.
By the grace of heaven, the Empress decrees, in the battle against the allied forces of the Six Empires, everything shall be decided by General Leontius. If he wishes to fight, Xay Empire to the death, Her Majesty will certainly use the entire nation's strength to fully support him. It is so decreed.
What?
Your humble servant thanks Her Majesty for her boundless grace.
Has your Chi Empire Empress gone mad? He, Leontius, a man from Celestial Empire, with Celestial Empire blood flowing in his veins. How could he be allowed to amass such power and become arrogant?
The Empress has decreed. Upon seeing this imperial seal, it is as if seeing the Empress herself. General Leontius, please accept the imperial seal.
Imperial sister trusts General Leontius to such an extent.
I, your humble servant Leontius, swear here and now. Until the enemy nation is defeated, I swear not to return to court.
That?
Your Highness, what should we do now? His Majesty, for this peace negotiation, put in a great deal of effort to reach an agreement with the other 5 nations. If we fail to accomplish this, we will surely face severe punishment upon our return.
Don't you consider yourself superior? Do you dare to compete with my men? Have a match. Best 2 out of 3. If you lose 2 rounds, then we will cease hostilities and negotiate for peace. How about it?
Your Highness.
You. Luther. The advantage is currently with me, you loser. What right do you have to negotiate terms with me? Now you only have 2 paths. Either surrender completely, and let me deal with you as I please, or I will slaughter all of you.
Your Majesty, the Crown Prince is back.
Quickly announce him.
Announce the Crown Prince for an audience.
Father.
What happened? How did the peace talks go?
That Empress rejected our terms. She'd rather give up 70 cities than hand over Leontius.
What? How is this possible? That Empress of Qi Empire. For a mere hostage prince, she'd give up 70 cities? Isn't she completely mad? Could it be that Leontius really has such charm?
Not only that, Leontius even declared, saying, either we all surrender or he'll kill us all.
What rebellious son. He's truly a rebellious son. I should have strangled him back then. You, Leontius.
Father, now Leontius commands a large army, and he has the full support of the Qi Empire. What should we do?
If overt methods don't work, we'll resort to covert ones. This is the Bloodkill Order.
Whoever holds this token
can command the top 10 assassins from the assassin ranking.
Your Majesty, this order is our Celestial Empire's last resort back then.
Wasn't it because you enough? If Leontius doesn't die, our Celestial Empire will never have peace. Luther, I'm entrusting this matter to you. You must bring me his head. Bring me his head.
Understood. Leontius. The one who wants you dead most is not me.
Crown Prince, the people are all here.
So you are the top 3 assassins on the ranking list.
Indeed. I am master of the Nether Pavilion, Vladimir.
Master of the Blood Fiend sect, Tamsin. Master of the Soul-Severing Tower, Dahlia.
Since you are top assassins, I presume your martial arts skills are unmatched.
Of course, except for those who disappeared long ago. The 2 carefree immortals. The 3 of us have never been defeated.
The 2 carefree immortals. The nicknames you world people choose are truly refined, since those 2 have vanished without a trace. Then doesn't that mean that under heaven the 3 of you are unrivaled?
Indeed. Your Highness, these 3 are the world's feared top experts and have never failed. Moreover, for this operation, they even specifically summoned their disciples, totaling over 100 people. It's bound to be foolproof good.
Very good. Then this time, apart from Leontius. Once it's accomplished, I will definitely bestow great rewards. And take you into my service in the Eastern Palace to serve the Imperial Court.
We will surely live up to your Highness's trust.
It's you.
You have eyes in the back of your head? You even noticed my sneak attack. Let go of me, ouch.
Princess visiting late at night. What is the matter?
I saw you get the Imperial Seal today. I was just curious. Why does my sister trust you so much? So I wanted to ask. You two, do you have some secret?
You really want to know that much?
Of course. What? You and my sister are the legendary, unbeatable, throughout the land, carefree immortals. Carefree immortals always appeared masked with no one knowing their identities. So it turns out it was you two. Then my sister, those 10 years, she was sick in bed. She was with you roaming the world and wandering the world, wow. That's so cool. No wonder she trusts you so much. Then when my sister executed the powerful minister and ascended to the throne, wasn't it also with your secret help? Then your martial arts skills, who did you learn them from?
Mother. Leontius. Leontius, our Shen family is descended from the first Martial Alliance leader. Although we are now in the palace, we must not forget our heritage.
Hey, why are you not talking?
Well, Princess, it's getting late. You should go back and rest.
All right, then today's bedtime story will end here for now. Watch out.
You're asking for death.
General assassins attacked the military camp. Many soldiers have already been ambushed. General, your subordinate apologizes for the delay.
Princess. Bear with it, Miranda. Speak, was it Luther, that little darling who sent you?
So what if it was Leontius? You dare kill the ones on our Jianghu list, the 3 top leaders. Then just wait. For endless revenge. By then, the Jianghu assassin rankings will be unleashed in full force and will surely tear you to shreds. My assassins from the Nether Pavilion are all merciless killers. You're finished.
Merciless killers. You mere Jianghu riffraff dare to threaten this general. I will show you what true ruthlessness means, Miranda.
Your subordinate is here.
Gather the troops. I will sweep through the world and eradicate all the scoundrels on the assassin list.
Where's Whitney? How is Whitney? Are her injuries serious?
Your Highness, rest assured she has been attended to by the Army's finest physician and is not in any serious danger. She just needs to rest.
Good. Feck. Who dares to harm my daughter? How outrageous. I will slaughter his entire family. Not a single one will be spared.
It was Luther, last night. The leaders of 3 sects and their henchmen infiltrated. They were all executed on the spot by me.
That's not enough. I demand more.
Report.
General, the Blood Fiend sect's mountain stronghold has been breached by our forces. All have been annihilated.
Good. Swift and decisive. What speed? Report?
General.
The soul-severing tower's stronghold has been raided and destroyed by our forces. All were put to the sword.
Report.
The main headquarters of the assassin rankings, the Underworld Pavilion's central altar, has been utterly wiped out by our main army, leaving no one alive.
Good. Well done, General Leontius. This is what we call an eye for an eye and blood for blood. What are your plans next, General Leontius?
I originally intended to fight him on the battlefield to settle the score with him. I never imagined he would be so despicable. Then I am not to blame. I want them to understand who the true master of the martial world is. Issue my order. Send assassins to eliminate all generals of Celestial Empire. Then reorganize our great army and prepare for a full-scale assault. Tonight, I will march upon the imperial city of Celestial Empire and conquer the Celestial Empire capital.
Understood.
The top 3 assassins on the ranking the leaders of the 3 major sects. With their combined forces, Leontius's head must already be on its way.
All thanks to your Majesty's wisdom. Even if that Leontius wins, what of it? History is written by the victors.
Father, I suggest we toast to Leontius's death.
Good. Cheers.
Report, Your Majesty. Something terrible has happened. The assassination failed. The leaders of the 4 major sects have all been killed.
What?
Impossible. The 4 major sects are full of masters. How could this be?
It's absolutely true. Leontius has personally led a large army and is at the city gates.
Father, what should we do?
Why are you panicking? I still have 100,000 elite Imperial guards. Even if Leontius is at the city gates, what can he do?
Oh, Crown Prince, you don't need to worry. His Majesty is right. The Imperial city is impregnable. With just him, Leontius. He'll never be able to break in, not in this lifetime. Even if Leontius is deep behind enemy lines with a lone army. What of it? Once the other 5 nations react and come to encircle him, he'll have nowhere to retreat. Ha 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 ha.
Issue my decree. The entire city is under martial law. Defend the Imperial city to the death. Once reinforcements arrive, that rebellious son will meet his end.
Understood.
Don't kill me, Leontius, don't kill me. I'm your father, Leontius. Leontius. Thankfully, it was just a dream.
Father, you're finally awake. You kept me waiting for quite a while.
Leontius, how did you get in here? Where are my Imperial guards?
General Leontius?
Blake, how dare you betray me?
Betrayal. Father, are you perhaps getting old, and your mind isn't working well either? Blake is my mother's trusted confidant, personally trained by her. Back then. If it weren't for my mother, who exhausted the power of the Shen family, do you really think you are worthy of sitting on this dragon throne?
Impudent. I am the true son of heaven, chosen by destiny. Why would I need to rely on a woman?
True son of heaven. You murdered your own wife and poisoned your own son. You beast, are you worthy of speaking of destiny?
I am the ruler of a nation. The 8 regions and 36 provinces of Celestial Empire all rest on my shoulders. For the sake of my empire, everything I do is right.
Father, oh Father, you are still so stubborn. Since that is the case, then I will make you watch as the empire you cling to changes hands to me. This dragon throne, I will sit on it if I wish.
You beast.
Take him to the Imperial prison and await his punishment.
Yes, sir.
Don't touch me.
Report. General.
Luther has escaped amidst the chaos.
And is now nowhere to be found.
Leontius, do you think this is over? As long as Luther is still alive. Once he escapes, he has already escaped, he will surely unite with the Six Nations and return to reclaim his power. At that time, you will be a turtle in a jar with nowhere to run.
Take him away.
Great General, I have searched the entire city with his men, but Luther's whereabouts are still unknown.
Has anyone entered or exited the city gates?
Our army has sealed off the city gates and is conducting strict inspections. There's absolutely no chance of escape.
General Leontius. General Leontius. This old scoundrel hiding in a secret room in the Imperial Household Department was dragged out by me.
General Leontius, please spare my life. General Leontius, please spare my life.
Landon, where is Luther now?
I don't know either.
Don't know?
Oh, I'll tell you. I'll tell you. Crown Prince, no. Luther. He's underground in the capital, secretly built a dark network. But the exact location only he and Zhao Gao know. I knows nothing else.
Great General, if Luther is lurking in the shadows, it could be detrimental to you. We need to strengthen our defenses.
That's right. This fellow is cunning and treacherous, and will surely seek revenge. Even if I have to dig 3 feet into the ground, I will drag him out.
Pass on my order. Effective immediately. Immediately invite the Empress to the capital of Celestial Empire to bestow rewards upon the 3 armies.
Great General, if His Majesty enters the capital now, it's too dangerous.
General Leontius. Even if it's to reward merits, it should be after our triumphant return.
General Leontius, please reconsider. Luther hasn't been dealt with yet. What if he gets desperate? It would be bad for you and His Majesty.
A cornered dog will bite. I am luring the snake out of its hole.
Report, what is the situation on the front lines?
Your Majesty, great victory on the front lines. General Leontius led his troops to break through the capital of Celestial Empire and captured Emperor Lucien of Celestial Empire alive.
Heaven bless Key Empire General Leontius is truly a genius.
This great victory is entirely due to Your Majesty's keen insight.
Your Majesty.
I am ashamed for not recognizing General Leontius's talent. Now it seems Your Majesty's foresight is truly profound. General Leontius is indeed a peerless military genius.
General Leontius is the swift steed, and Your Majesty is the discerning judge. Neither can be without the other. This is a blessing for Qi Empire. Yes.
Your Majesty, General Leontius also has a letter.
What does the letter say?
General Leontius requests Your Majesty to personally come to the capital of Celestial Empire to reward the 3 armies.
Leontius. This day, I have waited. Too long for this day.
Your Majesty, a scout reports the Empress of Qi
will arrive in the capital in 5 days to reward the 3 armies at the Grand Platform.
Good Leontius. This time, I will capture you and the Empress in one fell swoop and avenge my past humiliation.
By the mandate of heaven, the Empress decrees, the mighty Grand General, Leontius led his army to conquer the capital of the Celestial Empire and captured the enemy emperor alive. His merits are vital to the state, is hereby specially enfeoffed as Duke Protector of the Nation, bestowed 10,000 taels of gold and 1 mansion. Miranda, valiant and skilled in battle, assisted the Grand General and repeatedly achieved military feats, is enfeoffed as General Protector of the Nation and bestowed 1,000 mu of fertile land. Old Prince Wesley, despite his advanced age, personally joined the battlefield. His contributions are indispensable, is enfeoffed for the Qi and Celestial Empire nations as Grand Marshal of Armies, and shall receive double emoluments. Blake abandoned the darkness for the light and assisted our army in conquering the capital, is enfeoffed as commander of the Imperial Guard to command the elite forces of the former Celestial Empire. Thus decreed.
I thanks your majesty for your great benevolence.
You want to thank me? Then wait until you thank me in the underworld.
Luther, you've come after all.
Leontius, you thought you would win today. I'm going to make all of you pay with your lives.
Luther, you've schemed and plotted everything. But you still don't understand one simple truth: evil can never triumph over good.
Shut up. You, a pathetic nobody abandoned by Celestial Empire, have the right to lecture me. If it weren't for you, I would have long been the supreme ruler. It was you who stole everything from me.
Stole what did you ever truly possess? What was gained through schemes and trickery is ultimately nothing but an illusion.
Bullshit, you're at death's door, yet you still dare to talk tough. From now on, you are my fish in a barrel.
Fish in a barrel? You're right, but that fish is you, Luther.
What? This is impossible. How could this be? My plan was flawless.
Flawless. I merely wanted to lure you out, Blake sees him. Understood.
It's over. It's all over.
Your Majesty, the criminal Luther has been apprehended. We await your Majesty's and the Grand General's judgment.
Leontius, how dare you lay a hand on me? I advise you to release me. Otherwise, I'll make sure you die a terrible death.
Even now you still dare to be so arrogant.
That's because I still have my last resort.
Report.
Your Majesty, Grand General. The emperors of the other 5 nations have gathered their remaining forces, a total of 800,000 troops.
They are at the city gates.
And have surrounded the imperial capital.
What?
Didn't expect that, did you? Even before this operation, I'd already written to the emperors of the 5 nations, telling them to gather their last forces and coordinate an attack today. Even if I fail, you'll have nowhere to retreat. Just wait to be buried with me.
I told you long ago we shouldn't have taken the risk to come to the imperial capital of Celestial Empire. Now the allied armies of the 5 nations are at our city gates. If anything were to happen to your Majesty, how could I face the late Emperor?
Luther, do you really think I would joke about His Majesty's life, even if it's the allied armies of the 5 nations? So what if they attack? I already have a countermeasure.
Forget it. I knew you'd anticipate the enemy's moves and surely have a strategy to repel them.
Still putting on airs. The allied armies of the 5 nations number 100,000. What will you use to stop them?
You don't believe it? Then just watch. See how I crush these allied armies of the 5 nations? Give the order, open the city gates wide, and let the allied armies of the 5 nations in.
How can this be?
You absolutely mustn't.
Are you crazy, Leontius? You're crazy, Leontius. You're taking Her Majesty and all the civil and military officials to their deaths.
Your Majesty, the 800,000-strong allied army of 5 nations, if we let them into the city, we will surely die. Your Majesty, please reconsider.
Your Majesty, please reconsider. Leontius, your brilliant plan couldn't possibly be surrender. Could it you speak so grandiosely? Could it be that you are truly a coward?
Your Majesty, please trust me one more time.
Miranda,
Here.
Do as General Leontius says.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, are you really going to hand over Qi Empire on a silver platter?
Report. The enemy army has led their troops into the city and are pressing towards the Imperial City.
Now it's all over.
Leontius, you still lost to me in the end, and you will all be buried with me.
Continue to open the city gates wide. Let them in.
The Imperial City is the last barrier. If it falls, Your Majesty's life will be in danger.
I trust Leontius.
Report.
The emperors of the 5 nations have already breached the Imperial City.
"800,000 troops have breached the Imperial City. We will all become slain by their swords."
Miranda, Blake, proceed as planned.
Understood.
Leontius, they've already reached the city gates, and you're still playing games here. Are you trying to teach us how to surrender with a bit more dignity? Huh?
Luther, do you know why I haven't killed you?
Threatening me is useless. The army will not retreat.
Retreat. This time I'll make sure they never return. And I won't kill you because I want you to witness with your own eyes all your delusions crushed by me.
Report.
General, the allied forces of 5 nations have all entered the gate. But they are all vying to be the first to rush into the main vanguard into the Golden Imperial Hall. It seems there's already internal strife.
Now's the time. Give the order for all the musketeers within the Imperial City to close the gates and beat the dogs.
Understood.
What?
Your Majesty, Grand General, this is the Emperor of DL Country, commander of the 5-nation allied army. The emperors of the other 4 nations all fell by the sword. Please give your orders.
Heaven bless Qi Empire. This battle was a great victory. General Leontius' contributions are indispensable.
Indeed, including the Emperor of Celestial Empire. All 6 emperors are now captives. This is an unparalleled feat for all time.
General Leontius is truly a military genius. First, he lured the enemy deep in, then made them fight among themselves. Finally, all the ambushing troops were unleashed, wiping them out completely. This old man, I am truly convinced.
Old Grand Tutor, it seems you're not senile yet.
General Leontius, the 5 nations are willing to surrender their military power and pledge allegiance.
Acknowledging Qi as the supreme power.
Only asking for our lives to be spared.
Leontius, you shall decide this matter.
Take them away and execute them all. There is only one emperor in this world, and that is the Emperor of Qi.
Understood.
Ah, mercy. Mercy, Your Majesty. Mercy.
What are you doing?
Luther, Crown Prince of Celestial Empire, Emperor Lucien, is incompetent and unjust, persecutes the loyal and virtuous.
Poisoned the former Empress.
Both are guilty of heinous crimes. Throw them into the imperial prison to be beheaded on a chosen day.
Leontius, you brought peace to the world. Now there's one more thing between us. I wonder if you agree.
What is it?
This is the dragon and phoenix robe.
Your Majesty, are you trying to...
Leontius, you and I have faced life and death together and moved forward hand in hand. Now that the great task is complete, I wish to share this vast empire with you. Are you willing?
Great.
Please forgive me. I cannot accept.
What? Why?
Why refuse?
Leontius, my imperial sister is deeply devoted to you. What do you mean by this?
How dare he?
Rather than sharing this magnificent empire, why not travel and explore it instead and be an immortal couple? Like us. When we ventured into the martial world.
Your Majesty, you cannot. If your Majesty abdicates and there's no imperial heir, how will the empire continue?
That's simple. First, have a few chubby sons. Then let the old imperial uncle be the regent to assist in governance. When the children grow up, we can leave with peace of mind.
That's not a bad idea.
Who wants to have kids with you?
I'll take on this task. You two can go travel and enjoy the scenery. I'll handle matters at court.
Great.